is a divine masculine out there who wants to reach out to you. He's afraid he's going to interrupt your life, though. So we're going to get into that. All right. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well, as always. I feel that I'm picking up on a divine feminine that, like, he thinks you're unavailable or he knows you're unavailable. I am getting very strongly here that you could be married, divine feminine. You're in this long-term contract, okay? You could have children. I'm hearing, because right when I said you could have children, I'm hearing, I really respect that. So somebody really tries to keep their distance from you, okay? But at the same time, every day, every single day, they think about reaching out and expressing their feelings to you, okay? They've tried to push this to the side, or they've tried to keep themselves busy, or just make it go away. Okay, I'm even hearing somebody say, I've even contemplated quitting just so that they don't run into you. So maybe some of you could work together. That may not resonate for everybody. But I am hearing that it's really hard for whoever this divine masculine is to want to reach out to you and then feel like, I just can't, because I know that it's going to cause some kind of interruption. Now, you divine feminines, you could be picking up on their energy very strongly and wondering why the hell they don't just say something. But it's more than just saying something. They know for a fact that just based off of that chemistry and that passion, they're not going to be able to just say a simple hello. They're going to reach out and tell you something out of the way. Like they've been thinking about you. And they'll tell you exactly which type of way they've been thinking about you too. Okay, so let's get some truth here on maybe just like how it is you two know one another. Can we get some clarity on what's going on between these two? Okay, so we have intuition, sixth sense, and subconscious. So you two have definitely been picking up on this. Divine feminine, maybe your intuition has been growing stronger because of this. Every time this person comes around, you can feel maybe that there's like changes in your body, or your heart starts beating fast, or you just get anxiety. But there's definitely something strange about this divine masculine, and that's how you'll know that they're thinking about reaching out, because you can feel it. Your intuition or your sixth sense, it picks up on them. You pick up on their vibe, or that they're watching you. And same thing for them. I feel like they're using their sixth sense to really just get a clear answer on whether it's a good idea or not. Okay, that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. Is this a good idea or not? Or am I going to open up Pandora's box? Am I going to stir, the pot? Am I going to cause problems for this person? And that's why he's hesitating to reach out. And I'm hearing whoever you guys are, this is no easy task. You guys have images to uphold, reputations to protect, right? Whoever you are, divine feminine, you and your husband could have like a business. He could be your husband's business partner, or work in the business that you and your partner share. I don't know why I'm getting that strongly for some of you. I feel like you see him frequently. This is really frustrating. I'm getting the energy of like, what a conundrum, because it's this masculine that goes home every day and they can't get you off their mind. They think about what you wore that day, the smell of your perfume. They find themselves or catch themselves prying into your life, and they know they shouldn't be doing stuff like that, but that is exactly what's letting them know that there's something here. They may even be getting nudges about reaching out, but again, they know it's not right. It's going to cause an interruption. It's going to cause interference. And whoever your husband is, divine feminine, ain't no mixing matters about reaching out to you and playing lightly on that shit. Your divine masculine knows that. He can tell just based off of energy, and he doesn't want to cause, again, trouble for you. So let's just dive into this reading and see what it is he would like to express, okay? So we have trust and we have chemistry. I feel like he's trying to say to you, like, do you pick up on it too? And maybe that's what he doesn't really have clarity about, because you're always around your spouse, or you guys are always in a business setting. It's very hard to tell with the energy. I mean, it feels electric just based off of the spark here that they're holding. When you guys are in the same room together, he may feel that same nervousness, or you guys may feel extra awkward, whereas you didn't before. Like if you're presenting something or you're in a meeting, you would normally feel like, well, whatever, I'm just at work, I'll just do my shit. But lately you're just like, gosh, why am I sweating? Why am I getting antsy? Why do I feel like I just need to jet? Like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, it's because of the chemistry between you two, and it's not being outwardly expressed, so it's like bubbling up between you two, causing a lot of that tension, a lot of that sensual tension. I'm hearing avoiding, like you two could be avoiding going into work. Maybe you want to start working remotely, or you're looking for other projects to do outside of seeing them, because it's building up, guys. It's definitely building up where they want to let you know, like, I think about you a lot more than I should. Like, when I go home at the end of the day, I should be focused on doing other things, and I can't help but try to find out something else about you. Okay? So they're contemplating it heavily, but watching their move very, very carefully and closely. They may even try to do this in the eye contact, or, you know, they may look at you and then quickly look away. Or you may even find, too, divine feminines, that, like, you're not seeing them as often. Like, you were seeing them, and now all of a sudden it's hard to see them, but you still feel their energy very, very heavily. Yeah, it's because they're avoiding you. They're avoiding you and your spouse, because I feel like that is a big thing here about why they don't want to interrupt your life or cause any trouble for you. Okay, the situation's calling for you guys to have faith. So I think that you both are noticing the spark, you're noticing the chemistry. And also, too, whenever I get the trust card, it's a big message for you guys not to get so stressed out and try to shut this down and push it away and feel like your whole life is melting down. It is okay. Breathe. Take a deep breath with me. All will be revealed. The universe is not going to put you through something that you can't handle. Okay? Your angels, your team God is looking out for you on the journey. It is calling, though, for you to have faith. I feel like I'm speaking to the divine masculines more than anything, but maybe even the divine feminines, because you feel something in the air. You feel that sense of interference, or again, the tension around him that nobody else has been able to penetrate. Your husband's probably had lots of business partners, lots of business dealings, lots of contracts that you've gone in and you've signed and closed with, and whatever the case is, right? Lots of interactions, lots of business deals over the years, but this one, this gentleman, this divine masculine energy, who is he? Okay, well, he's wondering the same thing about you. Okay, let's see what else is brewing in his heart space. Okay, so clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So this is the interference that I feel like he's dealing with. There's loads and loads and loads and loads of thoughts of what could go wrong and why he shouldn't be feeling this and why he should dismiss it and why he should avoid you. So the universe is saying you got to clearly decide that you want this, because right now you're in this avoidant energy where it's like the very thought or sight of her makes you feel like you're going to hurl. Okay, so acceptance. I feel like this is a divine masculine who, they don't know how to handle this, right? For the divine feminines, like, you know, many of you can tap in on that intuition, and, you know, this is a logical man, right? They don't believe in this intuition and this sixth sense and subconscious bullshit. You know, it's either it is or it's not. And for him, it's not. You're not available. So it must not be. But that's not the case when he goes home late at night and he thinks about you. And he thinks about, you know, you in a very sensual way, and then he gets nervous. And this is starting to affect his business, I'm hearing. That's why it's probably such a big deal. It's probably why you guys met under these circumstances as well. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, so much tension. Divine feminines. I do see you, like, you know, strategically trying to plan what it is you wear to work, and you're like, I normally don't do this. I'm normally just usually easygoing. These days you're putting on your best scents and your best perfumes. But that's the thing, you're showing up and he's not there. He's sending in his secondhand man, right? He's sending in a secondhand man to come in the meetings, and you're just like, what the hell is going on? I wore my Sunday best today and it's Tuesday. Like, what's up, Poppy? What's going on? Yeah, you can sense it too, divine feminines. It's because he does not want to stir the pot. When you guys are in the same room together, it feels like everybody can feel what you guys are feeling. He's afraid to even glance your way because he thinks that someone's going to catch the upper sweat on his lip. You know, he feels like people can pick up on the sexual energy. And again, he's not confident around you. He's like, he loses himself, you know. This is, again, a very stoic man, very strategic, used to doing their thing, used to being in charge. But for some reason, he's losing himself around you. This is worth waiting for, though. Okay, slow down, divine masculines. Don't be nervous. He wants to know if this big, beautiful blessing belongs to him. It can't be because, again, you're unavailable, but There's deeper levels to this journey between you two. I feel like he's not about to go anywhere because this is too strong. Okay, this is holding you two in place. So he's not about to go. He's not about to stop doing business there. He's going to stay because something is saying this is worth waiting for. See how it unfolds. And why I'm saying that there's deeper levels to this is because I do feel like there's, some certain things that are happening with you too, Divine Feminine, certain realizations that you may be having in your space since you've met him or since he hasn't been showing up. Who is this forgotten person? Who is this old friend that keeps popping up, and when they're not around, they make you miss them, and now all of a sudden your connection with your husband kind of seems off. So yeah, I guess, prep yourselves, guys, for a tower moment. It's intense and it's fun and jokes when you're flirting and all of these butterflies and all this stuff, but what happens when you start gaining clarity over that question mark, right? So that is what I feel like is in the air for you guys. Okay, let's get clarity on how the Divine Feminines are feeling. Okay, so honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So honestly discuss how it is you're feeling about them. I'm getting familiar person, or they're feeling very familiar to you. And that energy could be reversed as well, where you could be on the run. Look at encounter at the top of the deck. I feel like all it took was one encounter for you two to feel like, who is this? And look at that. It says meet by chance. Meet by chance, love at first sight, and crush. That's the energy that you two hide from, or you're starting to avoid. You don't know why this person feels so good, so intense. Yeah, Divine Feminines, this is your confirmation that he's feeling it too. He's wondering the same damn thing about you. Okay, and this is the answer to your question as to why it is he's been gone. I want to say for like the last few weeks, or maybe sending in his business partner to do business with you and your spouse, or you and your business partner, you and your husband. This is why you haven't been seeing him show up to, the meetings or the meet groups. It's because like he is so afraid. He's so afraid to even look at you the wrong way. He feels like everybody knows how he feels about you just based off of that tension alone. But that tension that he's feeling is that invisible chemistry that's brewing between you two. Everything in your soul is saying, come to me, Papi. Say something, do something. And he's like, are you crazy? You're married. I do business with your husband. What's wrong? What? And it's turning you on, Divine Feminines, because he's just that type of man. You probably have a big crush on him. And I'm telling you, you've done millions of encounters. You're probably, businesswoman, very busy. You've traveled all around the world, girls all around the world. This goes out to girls all around the world. Divine Feminine, you've been used to dealing with men, right? You keep your head on. But for some reason, this one encounter, it is changing, or it has shifted everything. Okay? What can you guys expect as the weeks go by? Will your Divine Masculine come forward? Will you start seeing him again? Yeah, reconciliation. Okay? I'm hearing, when will I see you again? When can we do this again? So they're being pushed to stop hiding. Okay? You guys have already encountered one another. So hiding from it is just going to create more tension, or it's just going to heighten the feeling of missing and longing for one another. So this card tells me that he is going to come out of hiding, and that you guys are just to remain optimistic about this encounter and why it is it happened. Because I feel like you guys are getting really nervous, and it's pushing you into stifling this or wanting to ignore it, wanting to ignore each other's presence. And the reason you want to ignore each other's presence is because your intuition is heightened when you're around each other. And the chemistry, the sensual feelings. I feel like I want to burp. It's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with. But the universe is saying, you guys have to confront this head on. I didn't just shoot you in the heart with Cupid's arrow for you guys to go running in the other direction. You're supposed to be running towards one another. Okay, so Divine Masculines, continue to take this slow and explore it. Divine Feminines, do not go into hiding. Divine Masculines, don't go into hiding. You've met this person for a particular reason. They're an old friend from the past, a past life. There's unfinished business here. Okay, so that is what I am getting for you too in this quick check-in. I hope you guys have enjoyed. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.